I was relaxing in the living room, catching up on my favorite show after a long day. Suddenly, my daughter's husband stormed in and flipped off the TV without a word. "Time to head upstairs, Grandma," he barked. "This space is for the family now. My family." My daughter averted her eyes, saying nothing. I got up quietly, grabbed my purse, and walked out the door. The following morning, a sharply dressed gentleman showed up at their doorstep, papers in hand. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel where I bring you fresh, inspiring life tales every day. If you enjoy these, smash that like button and subscribe. I'd love to have you join the community. Stick around till the end. You won't want to miss how this unfolds. That night, the click of the remote echoed through the cozy den like a door slamming shut. I was nestled in my favorite plaid recliner, the one I'd splurged on with my first pension payout after losing my spouse a decade ago. A steaming mug of herbal tea sat beside me, and the aroma of apple crisp wafted from the oven. The TV hummed with a documentary, my peaceful ritual to unwind after years of catering to others. The back door banged open, shaking the walls. I didn't need to turn. I recognized the heavy footsteps. Mark strode in like he ruled the roost, my daughter Sarah trailing behind with grocery totes, her posture defeated, avoiding my gaze as if ashamed of her own shadow. Mark planted himself square in front of the screen, arms crossed. He scoffed at my quiet evening, snatched the remote, and jabbed the power button. The room went dim. "Up to your bedroom, Grandma," he snarled. "I've got plans for the big screen. This den belongs to me now." The quiet thickened, broken only by his smug huffing, like he'd just claimed a throne. I turned my eyes to Sarah, standing in the archway, fingers twisting the bag straps until they turned pale. I waited for her to snap back, to defend me. "Don't speak to my mom that way, this is her home." Instead, she fidgeted with a can inside the bag, her silence slicing deeper than any outburst. Mark's command was rude, Sarah's inaction was a dagger. A calm resolve settled over me, not rage, but a sharp, unyielding focus. 3 decades in real estate records had drilled one truth into me: talk is cheap, paperwork is king. I stood, my joints protesting with a soft pop that rang like a verdict in the hush. Mark flopped onto the sofa, cracking open a beer, dismissing me like yesterday's news. In his eyes, I'd become invisible decor. I retreated to my bedroom, not to sulk or cry, as they might assume. From the nightstand's hidden compartment, I retrieved a worn envelope, spare keys, a rubber-banded file of deeds and titles. Owner, Evelyn R. Harlan. The documents were faded but unbreakable. Glancing in the mirror, I saw my bobbed silver hair, reading glasses dangling from a lanyard, khaki slacks, and a soft cardigan. I looked the part of the doting Nan who knits scarves. That was my shield. Feed the beasts and they think they're alphas, but close the gate and watch them scramble. Back in the den, Mark had cranked up a movie, volume blasting. Sarah busied herself unpacking, choosing muteness over confrontation. I headed for the exit, shoes tapping the tile. Mark glanced over, smirking with his drink. "Out for a wander, Evelyn? Don't forget your way back at your age." I said nothing, just twisted the lock and surveyed the space one last time. The landscape painting of the Hudson Valley, the throw rug I dusted weekly, Mark's oblivious slouch, Sarah's kitchen silhouette. My hand felt the key's cool bite in my pocket. Empowering. I stepped out, shutting the door with a firm click, like sealing an envelope. The evening breeze was refreshing. I felt alive. I padlocked the side gate from outside, strolled to the curb, and flagged a taxi. "The Riverside Inn, please." In the back seat, I dialed a number dormant for years, but reliable. Victor L. Grant, Esquire. We'd crossed paths in my clerking days, him battling liens, me stamping approvals. "Evelyn, it's after hours. Everything okay?" "I've awakened," I replied, watching streetlights blur. "Need your expertise. Court filing by dawn." "Why the urgency?" "My home and sanity." A beat. He remembered my no-nonsense rejections. "Evicting kin?" "Precisely. My daughter and her spouse. No lease, my dime for 5 years." "Grounds?" He banished me from my own den, called it his. She watched silently. "Emotional harm at minimum." But I want justice, not sympathy. House is mine outright. Draft a quit notice, end free occupancy, demand they leave. Personal delivery required. I'll dispatch my aide, Elena K. Torres, at sunrise. She's polished, suit impeccable, delivers facts without fluff. She'll suffice. Standard 30 days? Yes, with a 24-hour heads-up clause, plus back rent demand and holdover fees on exit. Agreed. You're resolute. Hurt but armed with rights. A potent mix. The cab halted at the inn. The valet opened the door with courtesy absent from my home for ages. Luggage, ma'am? Just my handbag and my reclaimed poise. The suite smelled of citrus and fresh linens. A flat screen faced the bed. I tuned to my channel, volume perfect. Room service, salad and Pinot Grigio. I savored each bite, mind on the house, but thoughts my own. I knew their routine, Mark lazing till noon, grumpy, Sarah fussing to appease. I envisioned the doorbell, a crisp finger pressing it, not for chit-chat, but consequence. The initial strike. Sleep came easy, like reclaiming the reins. Dawn broke, I showered, same outfit but taller stance. At Grant's firm, we inked forms, signatures, addresses, clauses. Each pen stroke echoed finality. Elena's en route, he nodded, to a poised young woman with a satchel. Quarter minute to your doorstep. Ideal. I settled in the waiting area. Chaos recalls its origins, mother and in-law. The lobby brew tasted rich. The wall clock murmured. Across town, in my den, a legal symphony commenced. For once, I wasn't juggling meals and moods. I waited. 9:45. My cell buzzed. Sarah's ID. I let it ring twice, then answered coolly. Mom? Oh God, there's this woman, Elena, with papers. Mark's raging. What's going on? Where are you? His yells echoed faintly. Elena's from the firm, I said evenly. Have Mark pipe down. Accept the notice. Read it together. Tell him the grandma isn't taking orders today. But it says eviction 30 days. Have you gone mad? Sarah, I'm clearer than ever. Follow the instructions. Less noise, smoother sail. I ended the call. The disconnect button restored peace, like snuffing a candle. Victor's door cracked. He peered out. Daughter? I nodded. Curtains up. Papers delivered, signatures secured, assets noted. Now, patience. I reclined, sipping. The clock ticked. I reflected on 5 years shrinking in my space to dodge tempers nibbling crusts while they claimed the best. Headphones for my shows to spare their calls, footing skyrocketing bills in silence. From my bag, a pension printout, steady income, investments solid, numbers like allies. Then transfer logs. SUV deposit for the young pair, bailouts for bounced checks. Family aid, I'd labeled them. My hand steady, signatures unwavering bureaucratic habit. Phone buzzed anew. Sarah. I flipped it silent. A text from Mark. Come back, we talk. No, I swiped it away like lint. Victor reappeared. Coffee? Something better suspend my utilities. Which? All under my name. Broadband, premium channels, phone line, Sarah's linked card for errands. Pause, not cancel? Yes, revivable when solo. He grinned. That'll sting. Yesterday stung me. Today, mere impact. Different beasts. From my notebook, a crisp list. Legal, done. Financial, clamp flows. Communication, fax only. Phone vibrated, Sarah's frantic texts. He's exploding, shamed us. Neighbors saw. Where are you? Talk. I ignored. Nearby boutique? I asked, stowing the pad. Plaza Strip, 1 block. What's next? I'm suiting up for boundaries. Need attire. You're formidable, serene. Just reclaiming me. Outside, air crisp. I strode, mirrors reflecting resolve. Plan clear. Who, what, when. No drama, just structure. At the plaza, a clerk named Mia met me. I need professional gear, I said, assertive, composed for drawing lines. She fetched navy slacks, ivory shirt, taupe jacket. In the mirror, it fit like armor, posture sharpened. Donate the old set, I told her. On a bench, notebook out, I called providers. Account owner here, suspend services at address. Net TV bundle, landline. Renovations. Warning noted, cutoff in hours. Bank next. Freeze add-on card for Sarah Harlan. Security protocol. Alerts to me only. Effective now. Stomach rumbled, adrenaline fading. Upstairs cafe, pasta primavera, chardonnay. phone down, savoring bites, not rushed. 10 minutes, bank alert, declined, $92, gourmet deli, filet mignon. I smirked. Immediate text. Mark, card's dead. Bank error? At checkout. My reply, no error. Credit and courtesy expired with your den takeover. Phone silenced. Meal finished leisurely. Card swiped flawlessly, like reclaiming entry. Cab to inn. Lobby fresh, carpet plush. In-room, shoes off, keys clinking calm. Nap claimed me. Woke to desk phone. Front desk. Your daughter in foyer insists on seeing you. Prime for dialogue, sans hysterics. Freshened, jacket smoothed, glasses chain adjusted. Mirror showed spine steel. Send her up? No, I'll descend. Keys pocketed. Today they rang like freedom bells. Elevator dinged. Sarah paced the lounge, blouse rumpled, hair askew, eyes shadowed. She halted at my taupe ensemble, stunned. Mom! Approach halted by my steady look. What's this? Nets out, TV blank, card rejected. Mark's furious. Come home. End the theatrics. Sit, I gestured to a settee. Civil tones here. She perched, hands nodded. Family chat, Mom. He had a rough day. Texted sorry. Home for tea. Sort it. Not slighted, Sarah. Decided. House mine. 5 years gratis. No contract. 30 days to vacate. Utilities off today. Not spite. Rebalance. But his job. Meetings, streams, he'll tank. Co-work hub, library, his folks' place. My funds, my call. You're not essentials. Your line items closed. She bit her lip. Embarrassing us at the deli today. Embarrassment is eviction from my den, I whispered. Crumbs for me, feasts for him. Today, bills due. Defense faltered. We were building savings. Where, Sarah? 5 years worth, $120K easy on rent and bills alone. Show me. Eyes darted. Tied in ventures, stocks, he'd explain. He will. Tomorrow, 10 a.m., Grant's office. Both attend. Ledger time. Lawyer on family? Rules on all. Family means mutual regard, not upstairs grandma with silent nods. She exhaled shakily. He'll divorce if homeless. Words clarified, not stung. I covered her hands. If your bond hinges on my roof and wallet, it's captivity. You captive. She recoiled. Harsh. Old and harsh. Adult at 72. You're 42. Lead. Silence. Lounge murmurs. Just restart the net. Plea renewed. We can't function. No. Voice works. Tomorrow, firm. Today, quiet. She rose, scanned for old leniency, none. Backed out. We'll come. 10 sharp. Tension ebbed as she left. Stairs up for clarity. In room, laptop open. Victor's email. Notice acknowledged. Mark's firm emails leaked, pressuring you. Boss CC'd. Reprimand brewing. 10 a.m. negotiations. I shut it. Rashness breeds errors. Den King faltered. Disabled family tracker app Mark installed for safety. Access denied. My location? Mine. Keys scattered on dresser. New code chime. City dusk stretched. AC purred. I perched on bed. Order restored. Not triumph. Equilibrium.
Tomorrow's boardroom chilled. I claimed head seat. Right, Victor L. Grant. Files aligned, pen precise. Table, ID, title deed, quit notice. Armor, taupe jacket, direct stare, docs. Door clicked. They're here. Mark burst in, bravado cracked. Shirt creased, tie askew, eyes bagged. Sarah clutched bag, gaze floorward. Sit, Victor boomed, like decree. No pleasantries, Mark growled, chair scraping. 5 years residency rights earned. I paused over specs, letting fury echo. Rights? Core here. Property sole mine. Gratis use ended. Notice tabled 30 days. Squatters' rights. Words tumbled. Open claim. Seen the statutes? Faint smile. Clerked them 30 years. Applies absent owner, no payments, no protest. I reside, fund, protest. Your guests overstayed. Jaw tightened, eyes to Victor. Notice valid, he affirmed. Post-deadline, suit for ouster, market rent recovery. Unlawful, cutoffs, stress, I'll countersue. Net not vital, Victor unflinching. Self-provide. Sarah, speak, finger jab. She's wrecking us. Sarah quivered silence. I pushed folder her way. Docs talk. 5 years saving for home 120K min. Wherein ventures? Smirk attempted. Trades, options, boomers wouldn't get. Details. Envelope out. Default notices. Broker red ink. Balance negative. Mark grabbed. Victor intercepted. Let her review. Sarah scanned, trembling. Realization hit. Slump, gasp, tear. Empty. Debt. Whisper. Yes. Soft but steel. Gambles, stakes, craft brews, my tab. Would have rebounded. Flare. Needed boost. Hence my den. Banish louder. Brow arched. Fists balled. Anger laced fear. I'm family. Help owed. Family, respect, limits. You gave none, get none. I rose, all straightened. Terms, 30 days out. Services, stay off. If yells on my visits for items, police called, threat report. Impacts jobs, post-reprimand. Mark deflated like unbolted. Sarah palmed face. AC hummed, stark. One more, to her. Your call. Sync with liar or surface. I'm mom, not ATM or in. If nowhere, her horse. You'll manage, job, studio, sell SUV, own finances. Lessons paid. Papers gathered. Victor, session over. Elena handles comms, written. Passing Mark, pause. Remote your life, not my home. Hall light warmer, air freer. Behind door, chair drag, Sarah's murmur, Mark's oath. Elevator chimed shut. Phone buzzed and dag. Sarah. 3 breaths, accept. Mom, voice raw. Didn't ride with him. Parking lot, he's pounding wheel. I left. Wise. Walk, inhale. Avoid scream zones. Blames you for the split. Cutoffs don't shatter bonds. Deceit bellows do. Pause. Thanks, Mom. Faint. Hurts, but clear. Clarity starts. 10 tomorrow, grants. I'll be. We breathed, disconnected. Street asphalt hot. Cab hailed. Fine diner. Celebrating? Solo. No cheers. Riverview table. Bisque, greens, Sauvignon. Phone down, spoon clink. Light danced on linen. Slow eats, self-mastered. Bank texts. Transfers secure. Add-ons shut. Insurance beneficiary updated. Loose threads knotted. No more signatures for others. Wine drained, like case closed. Stroll by water. Reflections. Adult, not prey or savior. Evening in return. Jacket hung. Keys, docs, notebook arrayed. Fresh page. Day 30. AM Elena. Keys, inventory. Absent, no drama. PM, air out, scrub with pine. Thursday, painter, shade apricot. Phone rang. Sarah. At Mia's, pull-out couch, okay. Blocked his calls. Smart, rest, 10 sharp. Ever fear solitude? Yes, till worse, erasure in crowds. Sigh, bye. Shower sleuthed years grime. Robe on, covers atop, jazz low. Honest quiet, own breaths audible. Morning, cafe oats, Java. Headlines irrelevant, mine printed. Firm stop, final signs, cover notes, Elena proxy. Solid step, Evelyn, claiming mine. Salon next, trim ends, silver shone. Mirror, decisive eyes. Crosswalk smile. Rules simple, road or roof. Text, Elena, day 30, 8 a.m. gates. Lock check, tally. Notebook shut. Evening, window cracked, city hum measured. Keys warm.
Tomorrow, 0 hour, truck squeal, not shout. 30th, no alarm, light even like blank form. Breakfast, phone silent, spa drive. Absent today. Elena called. At gates, van here, loading. By list, reachable. Steam, herbs, tea. Thought, tonight ventilate, cleanse. 11, buzz. Mark gripped, signed. Keys yours, wall dings, floor scuffs, locks good. Noon, cleared. Fact noted, no surge. Hardware run, tools, cleaner. Painter call, 9 a.m. tomorrow, den, hall, apricot. 1 day. Gates, key smooth, house sigh. Den bare, indentations, marks. Windows wide, breeze purged stale. Gloves on, dust, corners, mags bend. Hudson print rehung, my height. Floors double mopped, rug brushed. House revived per stroke. Evening kettle, silence golden, like polished wood. Doorbell polite. Enter, Sarah. Coffee fresh. She scanned, lovely, serene, inviting. Apricot, nod. Sit. Mugs, crisp plate. Hands cupped warmth. Studio leased, gaze on vapor. Tiny, noisy above, but mine, self-paid. Full hours, divorce filing. Pro bono aiding. Nod. Warmth swelled, quiet pride. Path true, aches, then steadies. Blames you, faint grin. You halted the facade. Silence. Garden whisper. Thanks for halt. Hand over mine. Patching masked my voice. Self-hearing essential. She rose. Guest visits? No overnights, just chat, brew. Doors for guests, tenants barred. Hug brief, mature. Porch, straight stride, no glance back, own rhythm. I returned to den. Apricot glowed, notebook aside. Fresh leaf. Thursday, 3 p.m. Neighbors tea. Themes, estates, solos accounts, codes. Queries, pads. Phone, Mia. Evelyn Grace tearing up. Kid pushes house transfer. Investment, ma upgrade later. Fears, no. 3 p.m. tomorrow. Brew, docs ready. Page signed, notebook shut. House light, purposeful clean. Thursday, 3. Kettle boiled, files out. Pens, paper, sleeves. Cover. Thursday, 3 p.m. Apricot warmed in sun. Not spectacle structure. Bell. Mia first, then Rita, guiding hunched Grace, eyes puffy. Son urges sign over, threshold sob. Investment, mom better soon. Scared deny, anger him. Sit. Tea poured. Basics, gifting irreversible. Will for legacy, yours till end. Life estate option deliberate, no haste. Mia nodded. Passwords private, not kids, grandkids apps. Precisely. Sheet to Grace. Starter line, not prepared for title shift. Discuss yes. Ink, no. He'll press. Repeat verbatim. Yell. Exit. Door shut. Sign calm-headed only. Rita chuckled. Lawyer next? Yes, Elena. Grants aid. No shouts. Scans fine print. Avoid weekends. Offices shut. We bulleted. Will over gift. Own banks, loan receipts, limited POA timed. Tax records, owner check. Year stay morphs habit post 5 if unnamed. Grace flinched at no start, but end, upright, tea refill. Lighter home for talk, not tears. Here Thursdays 3, Mia. Your brew, queries. Departed assured. Cups washed, windows flung. Garden damp scent. House buoyant. Sarah, 7 p.m. Knocked, guest-like. Brew warm. Jacket off, apricot touch. Cozy. Homes need warmth, rest bonus. Mugs held. Attorney visit, split advancing. Steady gig, no milk cards, self-pay. Guest drops, no peas, no crash, just tea, talk. Precisely. Open for guests, tenants shut. Not mean rule. Nod, pause, smile. Miss your no. Lifelong yes now second word. No bounds, not slight, adult lines. Silence, clock soft, wind rowan sway. Rise, thanks mom, adult hug. Utilities off, woke me. Adulting, self here. Tomorrow 3, don't flop neighbors. Grin, exit. Step firm, no back glance. Hall, unknown call. Instinct, crisis pitch. Finger hovered, block pressed. Not duty. Tour, kitchen, hall, den. Docks shelved neat. Hudson comfy height. Study, blank book. Sat, opened. Owner's tale. Not for Sarah self, armchair dwellers fearing remotes. Simple, fear as care mask, habit voice drown, one upstairs grandma scheme reveal, Doc's spine return, dead net brain spark. Can't gift self, house love, nor pity. Co-live sans respect, hostage not kin. Timely no saves over yes floods. Book drawered. Den, palm over plaid. Sat, remote plain tool. TV on, symphony. Volume mine. No steps, no off, no upstairs. Eyes shut, listen, notch up one. My like. Enough, aloud. Deeper now. Adult to terms set. Strength sans unsought saves. Lived for truth. Own not keys, deeds, silence choice. Table folk, music level. TV off, house breathe. Garden dark. Branch stir. Pipe drip. Simple, not least. Hall. Taupe lapel tweak small fix, no big. Keys jingle warm, no extras. Notebook. Thursday, 3 p.m. sharp. Estates, codes. Cover shut. Kettle prepped. Lights out. House mine, me home. Life volume, my control. Thanks for sticking with me. I'm thrilled to share these tales. If it resonated, like and subscribe. Let's grow this family. Comment your city and time. Love knowing your spots. For extra support, donations welcome. Daily fresh stories here. Now, top picks on screen. Pick your next.